James replied to this opinion, I don't think car sales matter anymore. FSD is what matters. James says, this is now the default bull opinion, and I strongly disagree. The upside for FSD is much higher, but so is the risk. The current valuation needs auto and energy to perform well and grow too. Sure, if Tesla exceeds expectations in its auto business, the stock will rise, and if it doesn't and actually falls below expectations, the stock will fall. But in the long term, I think most of the value is going to come from FSD and not just from selling cars or selling energy products. Ideally, I would like Tesla to excel in all of these businesses. Tesla doing well in multiple different ventures will reduce the risk to us Tesla stock investors. A new Morgan Stanley note was just released. They say, we believe Tesla is in the midst of the most profound realignment of priorities and strategy in the company's history. It is understandably confusing given time. It may make sense. I would change that to, it will make sense. The EV industry, in our view, is entering a commoditized dark age, while the AI and robotics industry is entering a renaissance. Tesla's decision making around what it does less of and what it does more of should be seen through this lens. In our opinion, China has already won the battle for global EV supremacy in its classical form. Yeah, the only company that the Chinese are scared of is Tesla. Tesla has been seriously restructuring with big layoffs, laying off the supercharger team, slowing gigacasting spend. Morgan Stanley writes that in its place, investors should expect to see continued ramping of AI infrastructure spend. Important technological and competitive changes are driving an AI arms race, and Tesla is in the ring. And no, this is not just about Cybercab, which we believe still has significant further room for improvement before commercialization at scale. The intersection of AI, supercomputing, and robotics involves a wide range of markets. Number 4, what we think Elon Musk's recent China visit was and what it wasn't. On the surface, last weekend's China visit was related to the achievement of specific approval of FSD technology on Chinese roads, but FSD in China, assuming it is actually approved and deployed at any material scale in the mainland at all, is not a long-term needle mover in our view. Our understanding of the significance of the visit is in its broader extension of goodwill and cooperation in essential areas of technology and supply chain during heightened sensitivity between the two countries with the TikTok ban and everything. From our global lens, the West cannot address inflation in the auto industry without the significant involvement of China. Moreover, in any of our long-term scenarios of industrialization of EVs, autonomous vehicles, and robotics, there is not a successful one where China does not play a critical role. Number 5, the voting control issue seems to be highly deterministic for Tesla. In our opinion, Tesla's AI potential will remain capped unless and until the voting control issue is resolved. This is extremely problematic for Tesla investors for a number of reasons, including the inability to quantify the impact. But we want to be clear to our readers that as long as the issue of blocking minority remains in limbo, we expect the Tesla share price to be dominated by the more sobering developments within the global EV industry. Based on our discussions, investors are beginning to contemplate the potential for other controlled entities within the Tesla CEO's portfolio that could play a role in the technological, strategic, and structure/legal future of the company. I think if Tesla actually does make the bot possible and viable, sure, Tesla will put its FSD software in the bot, making it smart enough to navigate any kind of surroundings, but it will also need to have intelligence, as in it will need to know how to do other things other than how to go from point A to point B without hitting anything. Like how to cook, how to open a door, how to interact with the world around it. And I think XAI could come and play here.